Hugo. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I've had quite a day. Well, night. I know I did an intro like Hugo being at the vet because I was so mentally exhausted that I couldn't. I was up pretty much the entire night with Hugo. Poor thing. So remember how I mentioned how he wasn't really eating that much and I thought it was due to the chemo. And then last night before I went to sleep, he went and he was like, our door has like a handle that goes like that. So like a dog, like he can jump on it and like open it if it was unlocked. So he was doing that last night and I thought, oh, well, since I had been like resting all day, maybe my mom hadn't taken them out or whatever. So I took them out before I went to sleep, and then all night long he was pacing and wanting to go outside. And I was freaking out because I went outside with him and he just kept like squatting to poop and I wasn't seeing anything going out. And it was like, sorry, if this is TMI, whatevs, we share everything. So I couldn't see like anything coming out, so I was like, oh my god, you know me, like, because I used to work at a vet's office and I'm always like thinking about all the possibilities. So I'm like, oh my god, he's probably obstructed. So I was googling like bowel obstruction and all of that because like nothing was coming out. And then he kept like wanting to go outside, and then I noticed like there was like little puddles, poop puddles throughout the house. I guess like just like the desperation. So when I saw that, I was like, it's not obstruction, he's got diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. So I took him outside all throughout the night, my god, and it was just non-stop. And I got to like the point where it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I texted my mom, I was like, you need to wake up because you slept like 8 hours and I haven't slept at all and I'm recovering from surgery and I need you to take him and like deal with him for the next 2 hours. So I was like, so, you know when you're like, you're just like, you're about to cry because you're so tired, like that's where I was at. I had texted my vet at like 4 in the morning. Mind you, like if I was cleared to drive, because my doctor told me not to drive for 48 hours, I would have taken him to like the emergency vet last night because I was just so like worried. I'm kind of glad that I didn't because it would have been like, they would have wanted to do like x-rays and all kinds of stuff just because that's what they do. That's how they make their money. So we took him first thing when the vet opened this morning, which is what you guys saw. And I thought he was gonna have to like stay there for the day and all of that because I was worried because he was like diarrhea like, all night long. And he was like, oh, did you get into anything or anything like that? And I was like, not that I know of, because usually the one that's mischievous is Luna and she doesn't usually share when she gets into the trash. Like he just like sits there and watches her and he's like, and he checked his like gums and all of that and his like, I guess his temperature and everything seemed fine and he wasn't dehydrated, so he didn't need to like stay for fluids or anything like that because like stuff was coming out. It wasn't like an obstruction, he wasn't vomiting, and so he just sent him home with some antibiotics and like a special like prescription diet for like intestinal issues. And you know, he hadn't been wanting to eat or anything like that, so when I got home I took a nap and then I fed him. He's supposed to eat a whole 2 of those cans a day, so I gave him like a whole can and he ate pretty much almost the whole thing, which is great. Like the moment I started opening up, he was like, he loves that food. It's, I don't know what it is, it just smells so delicious to him that he like loves it. Every time he gets sick and he needs it, he's just like all about it. And ever since we came home, I'm just like, I text my vet, I'm like, you're like a miracle worker, because I took him outside a little while ago and yeah, he had like diarrhea, but he's not feeling as bad as he was last night because like he rested all afternoon and he was just kind of chilling out. He's chilling out right now. Like last night it was like non-stop need to go outside. So like even though he still has like a soft stool, like diarrhea, he doesn't have that same sense of urgency. So he was telling me that he should feel a lot better tonight and then by tomorrow he should be even more better and all of that. So I just have to keep an eye on him. I don't know what the issue is. I think diarrhea is one of the side effects of chemo. He's just never experienced it, so that's something I have to make sure that I let the oncologist know, because it could be because he's towards the end of his like chemo protocol. His body might not be able to handle much more chemo, because I know if you guys see the GoFundMe, you know, my oncologist was saying that we could extend the protocol by a few more weeks if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, if the oncologist says that it's likely that this diarrhea happened because of the chemo, then we probably shouldn't do that, because I mean, his butt must have been on fire, poor thing. And it sucks because there's nothing I can do to like help, you know? And I'm glad that I didn't take him to the emergency vet, because they would have made him stay there and they would have like done all these extra tests that he clearly didn't need to get done because he's already like doing better. But yeah, I haven't been feeling that great today, and I think it's because I barely got any sleep last night, and I was like, you know, walking around outside with him, especially because it was raining, so I had to go out with like an umbrella. I didn't want him to get soaked. And he just like, he didn't even care about getting soaked, he just needed to go. So I did rest, you know, now throughout the day. I was like totally messing up my sleep schedule for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna like take it easy. I don't think we have anything. I mean, today I was supposed to be taking it easy, but you know, Hugo had to go to the vet. But tomorrow I should be able to take it easy. Friday he has this like blood work appointment, and that's also like our anniversary slash I guess how I celebrate his birthday. And then Saturday after work, so I'm hoping I feel miraculously better by Saturday. I just feel bad like taking so much time off because I already have like a trip planned at the end of June, and this whole surgery thing was kind of like a necessary thing, and it was last minute, and it was just like another strain on everyone there. So Saturdays are the hardest days to get people to cover, so that's why I'm still working on Saturday. But hopefully I can spend most of the day just like sitting. I mean, worst comes to worst, if I start to feel really, really bad, then I'll just have to leave early, but the plan is working on Saturday. So that game was insane. I don't know how we won. It was insane. So good. I'm gonna call it a night, but we can chat more tomorrow.